Okay, welcome once again to Speculate to Accumulate. This is number 4, I think now, isn't it, pal?
Yeah.
Number 4, and this week we've got a local sponsor. So our sponsor this week, we are brought to you by Faded Barbershop. I go there.
I go there.
You go there.
Yeah.
So if you want a big daft quiff like mine, or a nice short haircut and a beard trim like Aiden's, then get yourself down to Faded Barbershop in Leyland if you are in the Lancashire region from the northwest. Get yourself down there, go and see Kane and the boys. So, this week, it's going to be the 24th fixtures. It's the 24th of August 2019 fixtures. But last week, our sixfold, as most of you might know if you did put it on, we was let down by one team, weren't we, pal?
Yeah, one of mine.
Salford City let us down. What were the odds on that? The sixfold?
44 to 1 I got.
Yeah, I think I got 42, 43s. But yeah, Salford let us down, but we are getting very, very close now, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, we've hit the post.
Yeah, again. But the both teams to score as well. It was 3 came in, and the other 3 games were 2-0. So we are getting very close. So let's hope that we can land one this week and not on match week 38. So straight into the sixfold. If you are new to the channel as well, the concept's simple. We make 2 accumulators, a sixfold teams to win, and then a sixfold both teams to score. So take it away, mate. Who's your first pick for the sixfold this week?
My first pick this week is Sunderland at home to Wimbledon. Sunderland have won the last 3 games, 2 of them being in the league. Wimbledon have been struggling this season, just got 1 point from 4 games. So I'm hoping for a nice, easy home win.
Nice. My first pick is going to be Fulham versus Nottingham Forest. So Fulham are coming off the back of a 4-0 midweek win against Millwall. It's a fucking tongue twister, that midweek win. Against Millwall, and they've won the past 3 games and have taken 9 points from a possible 12 from the first 4 fixtures. Notts Forest, they drew midweek to newly promoted Charlton 1 apiece and have only taken 5 points from the first 4 fixtures. So my first pick is going to be Fulham at home to Notts Forest.
My second pick, I'm going with Wycombe at home to Southend. Wycombe have been strong at home this season. They've won both of the league games there, and they managed to take Reading, who've been pretty impressive in the Championship so far this season, to penalties there as well. Southend, they've still not won a single point, and they've scored just the 1 goal in the first 4 games. So again, nice easy home win hopefully.
3-0, Akinfenwa hat-trick.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Still there, isn't he, the beast?
I'm not bothered who scores them.
My second pick is going to be Plymouth to beat Walsall. Back to the Green Army. They drew the midweek fixture 2-2 with Salford and lost last weekend away at Newport, so they'll be looking to bounce back with a tasty home fixture at Home Park against Walsall, who was also relegated. Who've only won once all season, which was the first game of the season against Northampton. They've only taken 2 points since that game, and they're without a win in 4 games. 3 of them games in the league, 1 in the cup. And they drew 0-0 at home to Newport midweek. Bit surprised really by Walsall. I thought they'd start a bit better.
You'd think they'd be up there.
I think when they got relegated last season. I know Plymouth went down on goal difference. I think Walsall did as well, didn't they?
I know it was all tight down.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
So yeah,
the figures.
But I know I picked them first 2 weeks. See, I left them out last week and they didn't do nothing. Back in this week, Green Army 3-0, I reckon. So yeah, my second pick, Plymouth to beat Walsall.
My third pick, I'm going with Cambridge United at home to Oldham. Straightforward again on paper. 3rd in the league versus 23rd. Oldham have failed to score in 3 of the 4 games this season, and Cambridge have won the last 2 games. So, again, nice easy home win, hopefully.
They've been a bit shy as well, Oldham, haven't they? Scholesy were there last season, weren't he?
Didn't fancy it though, did he?
Fucking hell, they didn't fancy it either. They don't fancy it this season by the looks of things. But my third pick is going to be Mansfield to beat Stevenage. So Mansfield, they lost 3-2 at home to Leyton Orient. However, they beat Carlisle 2-0 away last weekend, and Stevenage are yet to score a goal in League Two this season, only taking 1 point from the first 4 fixtures, whereas Mansfield have taken 5 points with 2 draws and a win from the first 4 games. And they'll be looking for the first home win of the season. And they are the highest scoring team in the league this season, scoring 8 goals from the first 4 fixtures. So with Stevenage not scoring a goal, Mansfield being the highest scoring goal, I think it does favour Mansfield this fixture, doesn't it?
You'd like to think so with them stats, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So my third and final pick is going to be Mansfield to beat Stevenage. So then the final 6 is going to be Fulham,
Sunderland,
Plymouth,
Wickham,
Mansfield,
and Cambridge United.
I nearly did it again then.
Yeah.
What odds were we looking at for that?
I think I got 35.
Yeah, I think I got 33s. I put mine on a bit later. Between 30 and 35 to 1 on that, you get it.
Using odds checker, you might sneak just above that as well.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's not a bad little price. And as I said last week, maybe you're making your own accumulator and you're stuck for a couple of picks. Hopefully you take a bit of knowledge off these picks, what we've selected. Add them to your own accumulator. If you don't fancy all our 6.
Yeah.
Some people might have only fancied 5 last week.
I hope they did.
And didn't fancy Salford.
I hope that was the case.
But yeah, on to the both teams to score. I'll kick things off. My first game, both teams to score, is going to be Newport versus Crewe. Newport have scored at home in every home game they've played this season, and they're up against top of the league Crewe, who've scored 5 and also conceded 5 this season. So high scoring teams there. So my first pick, Newport versus Crewe.
And my first pick is Rochdale versus Blackpool. Both teams have landed, or both teams have scored 3 times out of the 4 league games this season. So, again, should look alright.
Yeah. Nice. So my second pick is going to be MK Dons versus Peterborough. So MK Dons are coming off a 2-1 midweek win versus Lincoln, whereas Peterborough had a 2-0 midweek win at Southend, which proves that they're more than capable of an away goal. MK Dons have scored in all the home league fixtures so far this season, scoring 5 and conceding 4 from their opening 4 fixtures, whereas Peterborough have scored 5 and conceded 6. So my second pick is going to be MK Dons versus Peterborough.
My second pick is Colchester versus Northampton. Both have scored in 3 out of the 4 games so far this season. Colchester have conceded in both of their home games, and Northampton have scored in both of their away games. So I'd like to think, again, that one should go pretty close.
Yeah. And my third and final pick is going to be Preston North End versus Sheffield Wednesday. Preston are the joint highest scorers in the Championship with 8 goals in the league so far from their opening 4 fixtures. And they love scoring at home, as they've scored 6 goals at home from 2 home fixtures so far this season. Whereas Sheffield Wednesday have scored 6 in the league so far, putting 3 past Reading recently in the 3-1 away win on their opening day of the season. So they are capable of an away goal as well. I'm not put off by, I think Sheffield Wednesday have only conceded 2 this season. But with North End banging them in for fun at home, I think that it is pretty much nailed on that one. So my third and final pick is going to be Preston North End versus Sheffield Wednesday.
And my third and final pick is Fleetwood Town versus Accrington Stanley. Fleetwood have landed both teams to score in all 4 games so far this season. And Accrington have landed it in 2 out of 3, but conceded in every game.
We've backed them a fair bit, haven't we, Fleetwood, in both teams? I think we've had them in 2 out of the 4.
Possibly. Well, we've only done 3 so far, haven't we?
Yeah, but this will be 4.
So this is the second time, is it?
Yeah.
So we've only had them once before.
Twice now. So, the both teams to score racker is as follows. So we're going to have Newport versus Crewe,
Rochdale versus Blackpool,
MK Dons versus Peterborough,
Colchester versus Northampton,
Preston North End versus Sheffield Wednesday,
and Fleetwood versus Accrington.
30-1.
That's what I got. Yeah.
Which is good. Anything over 20s for a 6-hole both teams to score, it's nice. But there's been quite a few teams, both teams to score this season. League Two, not last weekend. I think the weekend before was a bit crap, but they started picking up the goals there as well. Plus, it's going to be a scorcher this weekend, isn't it? So, there's going to be no rain. So it's going to be dry conditions. To the scores overall now, just in case you wanted to know, Aiden, on the accumulators, I am now, it was 3-2 to me last week. All three of my picks came in. Salford let yours down, I know. But it's a team effort. So on aggregate now, it's 6-4 to me. 2-1 to you last week on the both teams to score. 4-all on aggregate.
It's a long season.
It is a long season.
I'll win comfortably.
We'll see. Fucking not if you're back in Salford, you won't. But yeah, thanks a lot once again for watching or listening if you're listening on audio. If you are watching over on YouTube, hit the red subscribe button just below this video. If you're listening on Apple Podcast or Spotify, make sure you follow on Spotify. Leave a 5-star review over on Apple Podcast if you do enjoy this weekly show. That's all from me, mate.
And mate.
Salford.